Hello everyone, welcome back to Cybertix. Till now we have learned a lot of new things which are also from the different fields of cybersecurity. So in this task we are going to see the most common tool which is used by SOC team into their day-to-day corporate life. So without wasting any time, let's get started. So let's start with the day 17 task where we have to analyze the logs of the SIEM. That is, the task name is he analyzed and analyzed till his analyzers were sore. So background story is like someone has deleted the CCTV streams and someone has like logged out over here. So when he tried to get the cat CCTV logs.log and where the grep 11 is the number and it says that watch camera of the file and CCTV logs download. It has been downloaded some of the recording by the number of 5 and this is the session ID. So let's just directly jump to the Splunk. Cool. Investigation time. So it's time to fire up the Splunk and let's just search for the search and reporting over here. I guess it is taking some time, so let's just wait for that. Till the time we will look into this images and all. So on the next page, type the index of start to look for all the kind of services. Like it will show the all logs, and we have to give the timeline as all the time whenever we have started the Splunk services. So it will give all kind of logs, and it also contains the similar fields like which we have seen previously, where we can select and deselect as well. So if we see the source type as a web logs and CCTV logs, there are two things, but for this task our main goal is for the CCTV logs. So we will click on the CCTV logs and it will be look like this. So but the timing and event doesn't give any kind of sensitive information. So we will use some other different fields where we can use or create our own fields as well. We can do it in the two way, that is from the regex as well as through the directly clicking on the fields, that is the delimiters. Okay, so with the help of that we can directly click on some of the samples events which Splunk provide us. If you want, you can directly click on that and based on that it is going to create the filters for that. But whenever we try to do it, we will give some kind of names, that this is the event ID and this is and etc etc, that is the user ID and another one is a user name. So this is how it we have to look on into it. So this will be the session ID, but it is not going to work that much because it contains a lot of things over here. So let's just start with that search and reporting. Over here we have to see the search history, right? So we have to type index. I guess it has also provided index is equal to star and all the time search for that. So there are total 10,741 requests are there, so where we can see the source type as web logs and CCTV logs. If we hit on that, the search is keep on updating over that, and there are still 3,077 logs over here. So we have to make some changes over here. So once we apply, we can see explore the fields which I have created. So let's just start with that. So first of all, it has been created the first field which is from the logout. So let's just see CCTV filters, event type. It says beginning of things, presets all the time. We can also set those stuff, but let's say if you wanted to go with the logout, just click on next. We have to use a regular expression because it contains many things which will be helpful. So just we have to select it and we have to give the name. So as time stamp, we can give any kind of name we want. So just add, I guess we have to click on add extraction, logout. So we have to give the field name as I guess they had given the field name, so let's just choose that only. So it is an event. Okay, this is an event. Add extractions, This is the user ID as 𝚙, user ID, add extractions, username as byte. I guess it is not getting load. Will use it as event because the space was also there, so I guess it has not just picked that. Yep, we have to give the username and it is a session ID, so let's just select it, give the name as session ID. So we can see in the preview tab how it is going to look, and this is the timestamp, events, and the username. We can see Martha, where the session ID also contains some of the word. I think there is some kind of error which we are facing into this log, which we will see in the next upcoming things. So next, hit on the next, and we can see different types of event ID, and based on the users ID which are there currently, based on the selection you can perform it. So this is the byte. So byte has performed many kind of counts, where the session ID of the byte will be this 13. So let's just see. Yep, we have seen. Now over here we can see that this is gives us wrong over here. That it means that if we go to the event type, we can see there are few of the filters which are not properly set. So the Splunk didn't understood what does this mean. So this is the particular our event, right? That is the watch camera downloading recording. But what if there is a two word of the event, that is login successful, login failed kind of thing? It is not being captured over here. Similarly for another stuff as well, login successful 6 over here. So let's just see. First of all, let's just save it over here. Let's click on finish, explore the fields which I have created. So based on that, it is going to be provided like that. So yep, or else we have to use the index as a CCTV source, which we had already seen. Instead of that, we have to give the all time, then only we will able to see. But still there is no change of the 3077 only. So we have to click on the username. We can see different type of usernames as well, and the session ID as CCTV feed. So session ID over here we can see all the session ID, username, and the timestamp. So let's just see over here one more field. Okay, let's just remove some of the recording and all this timestamp which we do not want. We need our own session ID, user ID, and then all the capital things. We don't need recording ID as well. And let's just see how it is being worked over here. So we can see in a proper way, source type is only the CCTV, that is the 3077 over here. But there are sample logs which I have already shown that the login successful is not getting properly over here. So again we have to click on the settings, field extractions. So let's just see settings, field. We have to click on the field extractions. Over here we have to type the CCTV, and based on that we have to delete the our created over here. So let's just type CCTV, hit enter. Yeah, this is the one extract timestamp username, where all the capital things which we have created. So over here let's just delete it. Now you sure? Yes. So now open filter logs. Click on open filter logs. Once again we have to click on it and update the regex as a CCTV logs. CCTV logs over here. Time range, it is going to be I guess we can set it up all the time, presets all the time. Yep. So there are total thousands of events, but we are not going to see all these raw events. We have to click on like we have to apply it manually. So in the next step, enter the regex. I will explain you this regex properly. So what does it mean? So I guess why it is not being shown over here, because the source type is source, I guess source type CCTV logs all the times. I guess I have to just check it out once again. I prefer to write the regular expressions myself. So this is the regular expressions. I will explain you. So from the starting, we have to give where the timestamp, that is our whatever the timestamp which we were looking out, that is this kind of timestamp. Yep, these are the timestamp, but with that also that it contains slash d slash d slash d, right? So it contains some of the slash digit and with a white space with some of the digit, and then again digit and with the space, that is the white space where it start with the event, some kind of event. After that there will be a login field which we are going to provide some kind of white space, again it will contain some kind of text. Or else if it doesn't have, just consider the first text only, where the user id with some kind of number, if it contains more, then give a digit, where the username white space if it is contains anything, and then session id with some kind of digit if it has any. So this is how we have to read the regex. So it's in a simple way. So let's just see over here. So let's just click on finish, success, explore the field which I have created in the search. So let's just get back to the normal paths. Over here, investigating the CCTV footage logs. So over here, click on all the time once again. And I know that this SOC team's day-to-day task is some kind of really tedious task because of this log monitorings. We have to filter out all the stuffs and everything over here. So in that also we can directly use a CCTV feed where the stat counts of the event is by username. So by username. So it says there are more counts of the byte where it contains. Let's just see the view events over here. The event contains total of 1062 events are being done over here. If you want, we can also do the visualizations over here if we are not containing any kind of username. So let me just hit enter. Let me just search it once again. Yep, over here. So we can see all the details. Now we have to see, we can see in the pie chart as well. So let's just see it in a event. I guess it has gone to the backward side. So let me just once again go to the Splunk. Yep, over here we have to just give the CCTV. Delete recording is only happened by the two. We can see in the visualization as well, and we can change the format as well. What are the formats and bar chart as well. So we can see it in a very proper way. Watching camera has been done as a 1373 times. Downloading has been done by 402 times, and only 2% things has been done by this delete recording. That is, see, two counts are only there. So let's just see the deleting recording. Okay, here is the session ID which is containing the same logs, and it has been done by byte over here. You can see. So let's just see some kind of flags or something we have to answer it. So extract all the events from CCTV feed, how many logs being captured with the successful login. So let's just see it out once again. Visualizations. Okay, with the event login success, it has been happened by 642 times. So let's just answer the question 642. Let's just hit on submit. What is the session ID associated with the attacker who deleted the recording? We can see, directly click on the recording, and this is the session ID. Okay, This is the session ID. What is the name of the attacker found in the log who deleted the CCTV footage? So we didn't found any kind of name over here because it's just a username over here, right? So we have to see the information over here. We can see session ID, event names, delete recordings, everything we can see it over here, but didn't found any kind of names. So again we have to go back over here and just we can directly see where index CCTV ID table time when went with the same kind of session ID. We can also do it, but we directly use who has deleted the accounts and all. So again we have to click on delete and search for it. Okay, same things which we have seen till now. Now let's just use with the index underscore web logs over here, where we have to give our own IP address, and the client IP address is already there. So I guess this is the part. Okay, we can see the complete logs where it has been done. It is from the Chrome till now. Till now it is working good. So let's just see the client IP as well. This is what we got, 10.11.105.33 over here. Now table time, client IP, status, URI path. So based on that we will get some of the URI feeds and everything over here. So let's just use this with the help of CCTV feeds. So similarly we will use it over here, and we can see the username is 𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗵𝗏 over here. So this was the person has performed this kind of stuff, who has deleted our CCTV logs. So I hope you understand what are the day-to-day tasks of SOC team by using the Splunk. Splunk is very easy, but when we have a larger or logs, we have to filter it out them for a proper reports or the stuff when the auditing happens. So I hope you get some overview to how to use the Splunk and how to create our own filter to see specific field of the log. If you are new to this challenge, please feel to check out our previous videos. I'll see you in the next challenge. Till that time, goodbye and Jai Hind.